Hello and welcome back to Megan TT Hobbies. This is a long overdue in-person recap. I took a couple of our kiddos to Springfield, Missouri while they were playing the Wichita Wind Surge. Wichita is the double A of the Minnesota Twins, and then obviously the Springfield Cardinals are the double A of the St. Louis Cardinals. We went like July 1st, 2nd, that kind of thing. And did a couple nights of collecting autographs. So I wanted to show you what we got. There's a few that I got for some friends. And then my youngest also wanted to start getting some cards signed. So I will show his first. This is his stack. So he did quite well over the couple of days. And then we had these generic pictures that we also got signed for Wichita. There's like 4 signatures on there because we didn't have a lot of cards for them because we didn't have the Cedar Rapids or the Wichita sets with us. So he started on a Springfield set from last year since they don't have this year's yet. So he got Kyle Leahy, Tiger Peterson, the hitting coach, Nick Rapuso, and then Malcolm Nunez signs lots for you. So he got a few of those. And then that team set card, Michael McCreevy, I think we've kind of become buddies with. So between the 2 days, there was lots that he signed for my kiddo. He's most excited for this one. Probably have some extras. Mason Wynn is one at a time, but generally you can like double dip in the same day. So there's a few different ones that my kiddo got over the couple of days. Justin Turner. And then Wichita, we did get some autographs from those guys before the first game that we went to. So I think that would be Friday evening. It is hard to get them post-game, like outside the stadium at Springfield. So this is cool. Matt Wallner, and he just did the Futures game. And then he also got bumped up to AAA. Austin Martin, he would do 2 out of 3. So this one's really cool because that's his Bowman draft one. I think actually this one will end up in my set. We'll trade for it. But then this Heritage, he got hurt on like the first play of Friday's game, and I haven't seen him in the lineup since. So I haven't looked to see if like it was broken or what's going on. So that's what my kiddo got. I will share this. Got these. That's actually, I think, Anthony Prado. Unfortunately, we didn't realize that they did not have numbers on the front. They only had them on the back, so it was hard to tell. And I'm not super knowledgeable with Wichita, but got a few folks on there. So quite the stack for Friday, and then Saturdays obviously is going to be smaller. Mason Wynn, 1 per every time, but it's awesome. This was a fluke. Dennis Ortega is kind of on Wichita as like the development list, and I saw him and I like screamed for him, and he was so excited to see me. He's like, oh, it's been so long. And so we got to catch up a little bit because if you remember, he went through the Cardinal system a little bit, and I know him from Peoria. Matt Wallner signed a few for me, which like I said is awesome. Since he got bumped up to AAA and then was just in the Futures game. Kevin Morrell is over there. Blaine Enlow only did 1 of whatever. Again, Austin Martin. Oh, I did not realize I got him on Bowman Draft. There we go. So he did those 2. Tyler Pike. It was fun to finally get him. These are just on my Springfield set cards, but I did find a Bowman card for him, and I like this old top prospects. Nick Dunn, I had a bunch for since I haven't seen him in a few years. I've been waiting to get this one signed. It was nice just to say hi to him and see how everybody's doing. Like I said, I had like a whole page. I've been holding on to these. Michael, as I pointed out, is just awesome for us. It sounds like he's been doing like 3 and sometimes 4. I was excited to get this one done. Michael Bratell. It's kind of a little hard to see, but it's right there. And then, so I think these are for my buddy Cody. I think at least one of them is. Another Mason win, like I said, 1 per, but you can get them multiple times. Malcolm Nunez, I've got a bazillion cards for him because I like this guy. Just all the different shiny ones. Team set. Then Justin Turner. This is a cool one from a couple of years ago. And he's in Heritage and Pro Debut. I don't think I got to a Springfield game the entire year last season, which is why I have a lot still for these guys. Julio Rodriguez, these were old pictures that I had printed out. These were like my first like customs. And so I had him sign a couple of those, and then I had made some customs for him for Springfield. And then I think one of them, or both of these are for my buddy Cody to finish, or to go towards his Peoria set. Domingo, I think it's Robles or Robles. So he was in Pittsburgh's organization, but now he's in the Cardinals organization. But then Tommy is up in Memphis, so hope to add Tommy and then work with somebody to get that taken care of. So that would be cool. Those 3. This one is really awesome because it is out of 50. Dalton Roach on some team set. He's been pitching pretty well. Made a little custom for him. Chase Pinder was just off of the injured list. He's got a couple of Bowman Chrome out there. One of my kids had like bumped him as he was doing that. He's like, oh man. I was like, it's fine. And then Chandler Redmond, who just recently hit a grand slam. I've got some of these for Cody's team set for Peoria, because the team set came out and then like he was up in Springfield, so I had a whole boatload, but he knew what to expect me. I let him know. I was like, hey, I got a whole bunch on team sets for mine and my buddies. So that was just one day. And then the following day, I obviously didn't like get as many, because a lot of guys I was out on. So the coach and I've had some of his Palm Beach team set cards. We got him actually before the game. Nick Rapuso, who I had never gotten before, so that was exciting. Michael, we gave a few cards to him, so he really hooked us up after the game. This one was my first like paint pen card, and I'd say that turned out pretty well. And I'll put that kind of back here because it is my favorite. But you know, he signed some others for us, but I had some really cool cards I was able to get him. This is for another autograph guy who was there, who is getting some of the other teams. So I said, hey, no problem, I can get you Michael's signed. Mason, that was pregame, that was outside. Malcolm Nunez. I'm going to set that one aside. These are 22s, so that's awesome. And then Bowman draft. Kyle Leahy was the starter, so it was nice to be able to get him. He had stuff in his hands when he came out, but then he put it back and came back and signed for us. I think this one is Cody's. Gordon Grafisi. Gracefo. I gotta figure that out. He's kind of also become one of our buddies. We had an out of 10 card that we ended up giving to him, and he took like a picture with my boys. So this one's mine, and then I made this custom for him. That is for the other autograph collector, Edgar Escobar. We only got a few from him. He had a ride there, and he was like needing to go, so he hit one of my customs. And then one of my Peoria, and then I think this one is for Cody. So that is a whole bunch right there. And since we did so well, I'm gonna put these aside for a second. Since we did so well, I would like to do something that Chase over at Chase and Ink has done, and he's been doing a giveaway for some of his for actually all of his in-person recaps. So this is a duplicate. It's a really cool Contenders Draft Picks 2020 Malcolm Nunez up and coming for St. Louis. And I do have some of these signed from, I think, last year maybe, when I was in Peoria. So I thought I would give this as the giveaway. So, just make a comment below. And if you're subscribed and everything, then that will count. And today is Monday the 18th. I should get this up on this Monday. So I'll give it about a week or so. I'll post the date in the description as to when you can comment until. And this will be the giveaway, and then we'll just do a random for it. So I just wanted to be able to share that, and thanks to Chase for the idea. But let's bring everything back in here. So there's a nice stack. There's an awesome stack as well. So we had a lot of fun. We're waiting to see where Jordan Walker and Mason Wynn get assigned to after the All-Star break. So we did not get Jordan Walker. We saw him once before the game on Friday on like a rival. He was running really late and then like ran in. We like tried to call out to him, but he didn't hear us. We don't know if he was like sick with COVID or just sick or just off or whatever, but he was in the dugout then that night, but left early, and then he was not there at all like Saturday and I think Sunday and stuff. So we're not quite sure what was going on there. So if he is back in Springfield after the All-Star break, then we will probably try to get back down there in order to see him, because we have a few cards that we want him to sign. So that is it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.